Merry Christmas if you celebrate it tonight. We got some hockey to go with the festivities. Sounds good? Then let's get right to it. My name is Andrea Sachenko and you're watching Daily KHL Update. We travel to Astana, Kazakhstan first, where Boris play host to Admiral. Home team strikes first and fast. They do it with a man advantage. Less than 4 minutes in, Darren Dietz takes a hard shot. It's blocked in front by Roman Starchenko. Buries the rebound. They doubled their lead a few minutes later with yet another power play goal. This time Matt Fradden sends it across the ring to Curtis Volk, who passes it to the slot, and Dustin Boyd finishes the job. Admiral get a goal back midway through the period. Igor Yakovlev manages to put it past Dominic Grahovina from this chaos in the slot. The Sailors bring it back to even just over 2 minutes later as Denis Vikhorev rushes to the slot and pokes it in. But they're just getting warmed up late in the period. Pavel Kuba wrists it in on a power play and puts Admiral in the lead. Boris swapped Grahovina for Henry Carlson and tied it up just 33 seconds later. Andrew Patterson tucks home the rebound. Patrice Cormier with the initial shot. The game cools down after that. Next goal comes only 7 minutes into the third. It's the game winner too. Matt Fradden tips Darren Dietz shot for his 13th of the year. Boris wins the third game out of the past 4. 4-3 is your final on this one. We're now in Ufa, where Salavat Yulaev take on Lokomotiv. There's a quick goal on this one as well, and it also counts on a power play. Stefan Kromel sets up Danila Palkov, and Palkov one-times it home. Salavat level it with a power play goal of their own. Kopiakov slides it over to Zahar Zamastov, who has no trouble beating Ilya Konovalov. That's point number 100 for Zamastov in his KHL career. Loko get their second lead of the game late in the second period. Georgi Ivanov favors shot on a partial 2-on-1 rush, and he's right on the money. Less than 2 minutes into the third period, Loko improved their lead to 3-1. Raden Kozin picks up the puck in his own zone, hits the gas, blazes to the other side of the rink, and scores his 11th of the year. But Salavat make it a one-goal game again 2 minutes later, and again it's Zamastov who finds the back of the net. That's his 4th goal in 3 games. And 21 seconds past the halfway mark of the period, Salavat bring you back to square one. No other but Zamastov puts the puck on net from the blue line, and Dmitry Kugrushev tips it in for his 13th. It goes to overtime, and it doesn't last even a minute. Denis Alexeyev ends it just 52 seconds in. Zahar Zamastov racks up 2 goals and 3 points, but Salavat Yulaev still fall to Lokomotiv. 4-3 overtime final. And now to Balashikha, Moscow region, where Avangard face the rival Sibir tonight. There's no scoring in the first, so we pick it up from the second. Kirill Petrov gains the zone, hands it to David Darnay, cross-ice pass, and Sergei Shivakov one-times it home. Shivakov scores in his former team, and it's 1-0 Avangard. The Hawks double their lead 3 minutes later. Andrei Stas blazes to the net, drops it for Vili Polka, who shoots, and Ansel Galimov finishes the job. Sibir got back to within 1 early in the third. Alexander Loginov scores his 4th of the year from the hash marks. What a snipe! But that's as close as they can get on this one. Kirill Semyonov puts a ball on it late in regulation as it scores on the empty net. Avangard win the second meeting of the season between the two by the same score. 3-1 is your final. We're now in Moscow, where Neftekhimik visit Red Army. What should have been a walk in the park for the red and blue turned out to be quite a show. The Wolves get on the board 11 minutes in as Marat Khairulin converts on a breakaway. Red Army bring it back to square one 2 minutes later. Andrei Svedlakov skates into the zone with possession, passes to Greg Scott, and doesn't go through, but Svedlakov still scores on the broken play. But just 37 seconds later, Khairulin scores his 2nd of the game and 4th of the year to give Neftekhimik their 2nd lead of the night. Red Army get back even just over a minute later. Pavel Kornaukov finishes his check, skates to the slot, and tips it in. Rapid-fire action in this one. It's 2-2 after 20. Home team gets in the lead 5 minutes into the second. Svedlakov sets up Scott in the slot and Scott scores his 7th. Netikimic finds the equalizer midway through the 3rd. Demisha Rubjanov converts on a power play while Kyrillin picks up his 3rd point of the game and it goes to overtime. Red Army finish it in the last minute of the extra period. Alexei Marchenko carries the puck into the offensive end, sets up Kirill Kaprizov on open ice, and Kaprizov scores the 17th for the win. Amazing play by Alexei Marchenko, and Red Army win 4-3 in overtime. We're deep down south now, where Sochi defend the ice against Torpedo. The Beasters get the score first in this one. Dennis Parshin gets the puck from Demir Jafarov on open ice and scores his 12th of the year. Rookie Yegor Agiyenko draws his first career KHL point on the play. It takes Sochi just 32 seconds to answer. Vladislav Kaletnik steals the puck on the forecheck, slides it to wide open Vadim Hamitsky, who shoots at the puck and ends up in the net. They take another look at it, but it counts after video review. A few minutes later, the Leopards grab the lead. Chicago Blackhawks prospect Andrei Altibormakan nets his 2nd of the year. Sochi increased their lead to 3-1 midway through the 2nd. The puck wobbles to Eric Aldella and he quickly sends it past Andrei Tikhomirov from the hash marks. He adds another one to his G column 5 minutes into the 3rd. That's his 14th goal of the season. Robert Rosen picks up assist on both of these markers. Midway through the period, Martin Bakush slams it home from the left circle for his first in Sochi jersey. That gives the Leopards a 5-1 lead. All Torpedo can get on this one as a goal on a penalty shot late in regulation. Daniil Zafarov with the tally. It changes nothing in the big picture though. Sochi still win 5-2 on home ice. We go to Minsk, Belarus for our final game of the day. Dynamo face defending champions Akbars, and it doesn't turn out the way you'd expect. For starters, Dynamo get on the board just 67 seconds in. Veteran Alexei Tereshchenko, who came back from retirement halfway through the season, gets his 2nd. Late in the period, Dynamo convert on a power play to double their lead. Sergei Kostitsyn jams it home from inside while his brother Andrei gets his 2nd assist of the game. 2nd period now, Dynamo on a counter-attack. Dmitry Buynitsky plays it up the wing to Andrei Kostitsyn, back to Buynitsky, to Tereshchenko, to Buynitsky, and he doesn't bury it! What a fantastic passing play and transition by Dynamo, but Akbar's defense wakes up just in the nick of time and nothing changes on the scoreboard. 3rd period now, with just a few seconds in, and Kazin get a goal back. Jerzy Sekic converts in a 2-man advantage for his 18th goal of the year. Dynamo restore the 2-goal margin 4 minutes later. This time Buynitsky does send it past Vladislav Podipolsky while Andrei Kostitsyn and Tereshchenko draw the assist. Akbars get another goal on a power play to get back to within 1 a few minutes later. Paul Posma pulls the trigger and goes in off Rob Klinghammer. It doesn't matter much as Dynamo hold on to the 1-goal lead and win their 3rd in a row. Andrei Kostitsyn collects 3 assists as Minsk defeat Reading champs 3-2 on home ice. And that's it for the KHL update, but do come back tomorrow for 2 more games. Amur will face Vityaz while Kolovan Red Star will go up against SKA St. Petersburg. My name is Andreas Sachenko, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.